Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, May 20th. Let's take a peek at our activities today. If you notice in math, we are going to be measuring in centimeters today. Yesterday we worked with measuring in inches. Today we're going to be working in centimeters. If you click on the blue text right here, it will take you to this slide. Okay. There are some measuring tips for centimeters and a poster with some objects that we would see every day that are about 1 centimeter. Okay, so take a peek at those. When you go into Seesaw today, there is going to be a video. It's Mrs. Martin again, and she's going to talk to you about measuring in centimeters. So please watch this first, and then you can complete the 13 slides. It's very similar to yesterday. And then there is a measuring activity that I would like you to complete. So let's take a peek at that. Here is the video for today. It's Mrs. Martin. Click over here first on her video. When you're done watching her video, then you can come down here and click Add Response. Okay. It says choose a rectangle. Move it to the ruler to measure. Order the rectangles in order from shortest to longest. Okay. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to grab my move button. Okay. And I'm going to grab this rectangle. I'm going to line it up right here with the 0. Okay. And this one is 9 centimeters. This one goes here. I can click over here, delete the text. Whoopsies, I did not mean to delete that text box. I'll just go ahead and add a new one. I'm going to put 9 and then cm for centimeters. Okay, and then I can always make that smaller and then put it over here. I'll take the next one, measure it up against my ruler. This one is 17. I'll type 17 in there. I'm going to mark it with cm because that's centimeters. And then lastly, I'll take this last one and measure it against my ruler. And this one is 20 centimeters. Whoops. 20 cm for centimeters. Okay. Then you can move through all 13 of these slides over here to kind of practice measuring against the centimeter ruler today. When you're done, click the green check mark. The next activity for today is a centimeter measuring activity. Okay. So we're going to click Add Response. And then we just have to measure how long each object is. This is really easy. There's only 3 of them since we just practiced. Okay, so this pencil, I can use my text button, I can use my marker button, whatever you'd like, is about, now look, this has inches on one side and centimeters on the other. So we want to use these smaller units on the top for centimeters. Now, I'm going to take a guess and say that this is 26 centimeters. So I will do 26 because that's where it looks closest to. Okay. And then you can do the snake and the crayon. For the snake, go all the way to his tongue. Okay. You can click the check mark button when you are finished with that activity. And I'll take us back to the calendar here real quick. There is a reflex math if you didn't do that yet this week. I want you to do it twice a week, boys and girls, okay? Next, for reading, we have a Making Connections worksheet, and I would like you to write about a time where you were impatient, okay? And then you can respond in Seesaw or take a photo of your journal. But let me show you what that'll look like today. Okay, So this one has the link to the book if you would like to listen to the story again. If you click on this picture of the book, it'll take you to that read aloud. If you're ready to write your response, click Add Response. And it says, readers make connections. In our story, the caterpillar was impatient. Can you think about a time when you were impatient? What happened? So I want you to respond to both of these. So using the text box button, I would like you to type, the caterpillar was impatient when you finish the sentence, okay? You can always stretch this out to kind of fit in the box and then type your answer. And then up here, I want you to tell me a time when you were impatient. A time when I was impatient was when, okay? And then tell me about that time. Move that over here, okay? So just make sure your responses are in the correct spot. You can even use the record button over here to record yourself saying your responses. I love when you guys do that. I love to hear you guys, okay? And then click the green check mark when you're done. If you don't like using the text option, you can come down here and click Add a Page. If you are writing in your journal, click Add Page. It'll bring you to a blank screen, and then you can use the camera button to upload your own picture of your writing, and then make sure you stretch it so I can see your writing, okay? And then you can click the green check mark. So that's for reading today. Next, we have an adjective activity. And remember, if you want, you can go back to our adjective slide and remind yourself about adjectives. And I think this is a fun activity today. So it looks like this. We're going to click Add Response. Okay, now I gave you 3 pictures, and I want you to tell me an adjective for each picture. So I could do hot. That would describe how something feels. Hot, maybe the campfire is hot. Maybe it's smoky. Sometimes those campfires get kind of smoky. Okay, and then maybe I could say the color, orange. Okay, so those will be your 3 adjectives. And then down here, I want you to write me a sentence or type me a sentence that uses at least 2 of your adjectives. I just saw that looked like it said monkey. It says smoky. Let me move this over. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and type a sentence. Let me see if I can think of really quick. I sat by the hot, smoky, fire yesterday. Okay, and then I will go ahead and kind of stretch this out a little bit. Let me see if I can make it a little bit smaller. Okay, you can change the font, whatever you'd like. That's fine with me. And then I'm just going to move it up here. It doesn't have to fit perfectly on the lines, okay? So use at least 2 of them. If you can fit all 3 into your sentence, that would be super, okay? Go ahead, do the tree and the tent as well. Remember 3 adjectives about that picture, something that describes that picture. Then click your green check mark when you're finished. Going back to our calendar for today, last thing you have is Raz Kids. Okay? Alrighty guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.